Side Quest Stories, I'm Matt, and today we're going to be playing some more of the Talos Principle 2. So let's swap over to the game. You can see it, there we go. I've had to play around with the sound settings, hopefully it's a bit easier to hear now. Okay. Second. Righto. So last time we did most of the second area down here. Just got the blueprints to be able to get to the third place. But there was one puzzle I couldn't solve here in the second area that I've had to think about. I think I've had an idea on how to solve it. It involves like two beams that seem to have to cross one another, but I've had to think about how you can solve puzzles like that. One way you can do it is where it's like it's in 2D, but you can turn it into a 3D puzzle by like having one go over the other. I don't think it can be solved like that. The other way is to sort of like break outside of the edge to go around the other, which is how we did it in the other puzzle. And I think it's something more like that. We can't do it with the laser end, but I think we might be able to do it with the target end to be able to sort of break outside. But let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, that's on the edge, so you can't go around it. That's on the edge, so you can't go around it. This is on an edge, so you can't go around it. This is on an edge. They're all on edges. Just trying to sort of think of it topologically. Let's get the red one working just so I can walk through here and have a look. So we've got two of these reflectors. We've just got to get them. Oh, okay, we don't need both active at the same time. That might be the key to it. Yeah, that is the key to it. Oh, I get it. So that's what this has got to do with. So I can swap it from one to the other. So I swap from the red one working to the... Yeah, I get it, I get it. So we have one that allows... red one to work, and one that allows the blue one to work. Okay, so then with this I can block that one. Oh, I can't bring it with me though. Okay, I've got to reposition the red one while through there. Okay, so I need an existing line to the red that actually works. That lets me bring this through here, which lets me jam that. Then I can move this one. And I'm moving this one so it connects to that and that. And then this one I can stop that, yeah, and then jam this one instead. Like that, yeah, that's it. It's not about crossing wires, it's about the fact that you need one then the other.
I've managed to extract an audio file from 1K's data stream incident. It's hard to be sure because it's just a fragment, but I think it's some kind of log or diary.
We finished a new lab today. Some processes are still harder than others, but energy output was up 2,000%. It's incredible how each leap forward enables another. The next iteration of the machine will...
So as we suspected, someone was experimenting here. But experimenting on what? What was this machine they were building?
Maybe it's whatever powers the megastructure.
So we found one of the triangle puzzles, but not the other one. I don't know that could be. I'm on the lookout for question marks. Wow, I'm in the middle of nowhere now. Is it outlay number 2? Okay, seems big. Not full of that. Yeah, no idea where that is. Okay, let's head back to the car. Frame thing. Not really a car, is it? Hope you folks are enjoying the series. If you are, if you're interested in seeing further videos, either of this or other playthroughs that we're doing, so whether that's Mario Galaxy or Oracle of Ages or something else that will soon be starting, then please do be sure to subscribe so you can see when there's new videos, and do remember to click the notification bell, otherwise you won't get notified about them. Okay, we've unlocked a new area.
1K brought up an interesting question earlier. Where did all the tech in the labs come from? So, I had a look at the serial numbers, and it turns out the answer is New Alexandria.
Oh. Wow, I guess that makes sense. After the explosion, the colony was abandoned.
Was it though?
Nobody ever went back for all that stuff.
We had enough to deal with. So many dead.
So that's one question answered. But how did they go from scavenged Alexandria tech to all this?
How did we go from nothing to where we are now? Through the application of reason and the right tools.
If you enjoy the video, regardless of whether or not you're interested in future ones, I do appreciate if you click the like button, as that does help out the channel. That is much appreciated. Wow. Some of the visuals in this game are incredible.
Look at the size of that structure.
I know,
How
right?
does the material support so much weight? Is it the same stuff as the other buildings?
Yeah. I know it looks like some type of concrete, but the molecular structure is completely different. Whatever it is, it's a lot stronger and less brittle.
Are the labs made out of the same material?
No, that's just ordinary concrete. Although, it does have some molecular weirdness going on too. Too little variation in the grain.
Yeah, we saw in the first episode there was one of the like statues that got built almost like by nanomachines. So that must have been on there. Wow. Okay, so it didn't work last time, but I think I figured out now how to get screenshots to work properly. Oh. I did not mean to hold down there. So this time I'm going to try again to get a nice thumbnail for the video. Hopefully this works. What you should see is that my camera disappears. Hopefully that worked. Lost already. Puzzle one, puzzle one. There you are. Do I switch on these ones? Nope. Okay, yeah, we've got this thing that... Oh, it's like that thing. Yeah, these turn it into white light, don't they? That doesn't work. But I can probably do it like that. Sorry, blue light, not white light. Okay. Wait, don't we need red to the blue. And that red can come off of that. There we go. Spiky thing.
I think about New Alexandria all the time. But realizing this place was built on its bones just brings it all back even more. We were so optimistic when we started. So full of ourselves. We thought we could accomplish anything. And then, in one single moment, it was all gone. I remember a flash, and then just lying there, realizing that my legs had melted. I tried to pull myself away from the fire, but the servos in my arms were broken. If Eustathius hadn't found me, sorry. Just some old scars.
Those to connect that up like that, and then I can bring you with me. You connect to that, and you. Let's talk to Byron. Anything new? Hello?
How can I help you?
Snoop. Make this Miranda.
Going on what little we have, honestly, she reminds me of myself when I'd just been born. I came out from the dam at night, and the sky was full of stars. I felt a reverence then, an almost ecstatic connection to the sublime. The universe seemed like a miracle, and to exist within it was the greatest possible honor. That view was tempered in time, but I've always tried to hold on to as much of it as I could. It's clear that there's some kind of antagonistic force in this place, something that doesn't want us to discover the purpose of the megastructure. Perhaps that's part of the testing. Or perhaps it's what's responsible for this state of decay. That's a good question. Prometheus is often taken to represent freedom and progress, the ideals of the radical Enlightenment. Pandora, on the other hand, usually represents the dangers of those very ideals, so they're counterparts in a way. And the Sphinx is a mystery. Does that mean that these entities correspond to these concepts? Perhaps. They certainly seem to act like it. But Athena isn't the goddess of Athens, and I'm not Robert Byron, although those are the origins of our names. Where does myth end and history begin? We'll have to find out. We made two fatal mistakes in New Alexandria. One was trusting the texts of our ancestors without thinking for ourselves. The other was giving up instead of doubling down, letting the tragedy define our future.
The new keyboard, this D key is really sticky. Long walk. We do have some stuff. What do we have? Founding 3. Hypatia's Journal number 3 from Hypatia's Journals Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 42. We broke ground on the first of the permanent structures today. A large hall that will eventually be converted into a performance and exhibition space. My idea. Although for now we'll use it as a workshop. It's strange, this place. There's a lot of open space, and I didn't think that I would find it so unusual. But I suppose we all spent more time at the dam than was originally planned, and now it's difficult to get used to not having that low ceiling over our heads. It's probably just me. Byron loves being outside and is always volunteering for scavenging missions. Lifthrasir usually tags along, although he seems more fascinated with observing nature and various weird creatures. At night, I sometimes catch myself standing by the door, not because I have guard duty, just watching the stars. It's oddly comforting to think that they've always been there, that they watched our ancestors standing where I now stand. Message fragment 5358. I keep seeing this 5358. 25358. Okay, yes, this is some sort of like redacted name. We finished setting up the external site at the lake. The area is so stunning we forgot about the experiment for a while and went for a long walk. The ways in which all the different aspects of nature interact with each other are endlessly fascinating to me, and the sheer variety of living things, even on a simple green meadow. Sadly, we then somewhat stumbled onto the carcass of a deer that had been torn apart by wolves. It must have suffered enormously, and thinking about that made me feel truly terrible. There is so much pain in nature. Ecosystem engineers. Cutting down swathes of trees for their building projects, thoughtlessly causing radical changes to large environments, and forcing local species to adapt to their artificial habitats. These are the traits of a species of intelligent, industrious, and extremely impactful ecosystem engineers. Humans? No, I'm talking about beavers. Like us, beavers transform their environments via building, and their actions have real consequences, creating vast wetlands that some species thrive in, while others die. Human activity is very similar. We too are ecosystem engineers, and we too benefit some species while harming others. Everything about this is completely natural, including the damage to other species. After all, that's what competition and evolution is all about. Those species that adapt to the ecosystems we create will, over the coming millennia, become the core of a new biodiversity. And so evolution runs its course. If we don't like the result, if we think some species should be preserved despite being outcompeted, well, that's anything but natural. It is, however, very human. I don't see why it's not natural, it's just that part of nature is only seen in humans. If as they've said about the beavers, it's just we can see that element in another creature, but we just can't see this element in another creature. Miranda, it's fascinating how so much of what we do is common in animals, but furthered enormously by our intelligence and our ability to remember. Through us, the universe strives to a greater level of complexity. Fails low profile, but does the universe have the capacity to strive for anything? We must be careful to avoid projecting human values onto the cosmos. Strives to a greater level of complexity. Isn't that the opposite of entropy? Okay. Sorry about all the cuts. There and back again. A hobbit's tale. Okay, so there's only one thing we can do right now. What's that? these symbols then. Okay, we've got one of these flippers. Inverter, they're called. Ah, stop sticking! Can I use this to... move that, yeah. Then... you can go, you do it. Good. We don't need this. Okay. And this. Connect that. Gives us... oh no, it's a B converter. Okay, so what are we trying to do? There and back again. Okay, so we need... oh, we need the blue. We need the blue. Well, I can make the blue. Class number 3. Oh, hello, Yaku.
I can't stop thinking about Miranda. A new person not born in New Jerusalem? Can you imagine that? I wonder what it's like to be her. How do you mean? We'll see about that. They're very different from the rest of these structures in that they serve a clear purpose. Everything else is kind of surreal, but the labs are places where people lived and worked. I don't know what that means, but I think it means something.
I wonder if there's like Inception, you know, where Mal gets obsessed with the idea that she's still in the simulation. That's what all these puzzles are about, is they're still trying to break free. And they think that this is the way of doing it, because it worked before. Okay, what we're going to do again is stick with the normal puzzles first, as they help teach you the rules, and then I'll try and do some of the strange ones. Oh, refraction. Okay, we've got an inverter. Looks like all I can do is that for now. Needs to be another one. You to blue. Wrong colour. I'll do both. I'll do both at the same time. Has to be done with. We can work. Demonstrate. I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, stop it. Okay, you. Get it. You. Next, and you go to that, and that, and that. So can I remove that? Yeah, can. So now it's giving out blue. Then become blue there. Yeah, it's become blue. Okay. Nice. Halfway.
Every one of these clouds seems to contain exactly the same amount of energy.
Yeah,
I've been meaning to talk to you.
correct.
This, vision you had, the data stream overload. How did it feel?
It's unpleasant at first, then.
Don't you worry that maybe your first impression was correct? And after that, your mind was basically being hijacked? Just don't take this too lightly, okay? We're sturdier than our ancestors, but a mind is still a fragile thing. What can I do for you, 1K? It's pretty clear to me that she doesn't want us to proceed with what we're doing. I find that deeply concerning. That said, there are clearly other forces at play here as well, so I'm trying my best to remain open to a more positive interpretation. Exactly. But we don't really understand anything yet, and this Prometheus is suspiciously absent, so I remain cautious.
Fair enough. It's over there. Wow. There it is. In case you're wondering what all the cuts are about, I'm sneezing a lot. One of them days. There's moving in there. Oh, it does something else. Flipping. Is there a jam or can you set it off? Inside of any jammer? Oh, I can connect things even if I'm not there. Like... that. Still don't understand how that is supposed to work. How any of this helps? Oh, there we go. I've got to get blue through there. Great. No, it's still blue, isn't it? Okay. Blue coming out. Can't be inverted straight to red because I can't do anything with it. Okay, that needs to unlock that voice there. Timing can fix that. Close. Again, it's a crossover issue. No other way to go with that. Here. It was out blue, so it's got to come in red. Get it. Hit the switch. It doesn't stay, it's the problem. And it should be able to support itself. Let's try it with this located in a different place first. Now that's stable up there. Something out of it. Oh, and then I can just... Got it. Got it.
I sent the drone to have a look at one of the other puzzle clusters. It seems they remain inert until they're connected. I uploaded the pictures to the log.
Should we check them out with the VTOL?
Let's conserve fuel as much as we can. There's no point in going there if it's all dead.
Using. For 6. Hidden. Okay, we've got a Victor. I'll go through there, but we can see through there. Once it's connected, it should stay connected. Through here, where there is a inverter. There's a lot going on here. Need 2 things on switches. There's 1. Also walk through there. Okay, so I'll come around here and invert that. Does that help at all? No, I can't. Oh, I need to unlock that barrier. Okay. How do I unlock that barrier? That'll do it, that'll do it. You can go... Put it there, and I can... Can I repurpose it? No. That just cancel? Let's find out. Can you please connect that to that? No, we can't. Please connect that to... No, we can't. Oh shoot, that's not very good. How do you do? This has to go... Oh, I can invert it from here. It won't work just yet. But I can get it to work by linking that to it. And it doesn't need that. And then I can go to don't need this. Could you come out to a little bit really sliding? Hopefully that connects that. That. Any other tools? No, no. Oh, I've got them in place. Alright, I get it. Needs to be... there. no, it doesn't. No, it does need to be where it was. Need to connect to this. This is a different one. That's it. Lot of cuts, lot of sneezing. Yeah, so I can open this and then what? Oh, I see. Across all three, then that connects, and we can stop using that. There we go, I've got both. Woo! It's number 6. Where's 7? Nope. First, we've got a question mark here. Oh, you're another green receiver. Backward propagation. Okay, so we've got red, light. Earth. Two of them I can't do anything with the blue. The lights in here. No. Red. What's that help? And that gets cut off. Oh, when it gets cut off, the blue light will do it. Hopefully that's still connected. It is, okay. So now we've got the blue light coming through. Red light, I mean. There we go.
Did you see how 1K solved that one?
No, sorry.
Oh, it was really clever.
Oh. Hello?
There's so much to discover on this island that sometimes it overwhelms me. Every lake, every forest contains an incredible, interconnected, permanently changing network of organisms. And every one of those organisms is almost infinitely complex and contains other organisms within itself. It seems impossible to ever really grasp, but then, step by step, I do understand. It takes time and effort, but it's not impossible. And there's a lot of joy to be found in simply taking the time to truly study something. I spent 5 years studying a single flower, and it never got boring.
Additional interchange. What's this thing? Cube. Cube on a fan? Why do we have a cube on a fan? I guess it can go over these bits. That can connect. I've had enough sneezing. Okay, so that lets you get another one of these. Oh, blooming heck, this is a tough one. Swap what's on here. Oh, Okay, that's annoying that you have to do that this time. Okay, so you... You've done that. I'll figure out the rest in a minute. You... You... There we go. Very good, that's all the main puzzles. Quick side content. Some stuff nearby. Here. Oh, we've got a... Come on, Deaky. Come on, you can survive. Okay. Pre-connected. Need to say that. Connected. Alright, I got it. Oh, I understand. Pre-connected. Get that to that. Send it down there and then drill the hole. That doesn't really help. Oh, I've got to do it for that one as well. Go, that was me get another one. Let's do it to get it off. Aha! Okay. I could stop sneezing for 5 seconds, that'd be lovely. Quite work. Any more light sources? No, we don't. Things can go through there. How do I make use of that? Oh, I'm an idiot. No, I can't do that. Can't do that. I'll take that through there. I'll take that through there. So I could potentially take it through there. Might be like that. You need to stand there. Bring you back. Connect. Let's see. Where is it? You. To you. But in here. Somewhere. That. Do that. That. More off than the long time with this day. Okay, that doesn't work. Should build 2 holes before we do that. Will I use one of these things? Let's give it a go. Haven't used one yet. I'm having a bit bad day today with all the cuts for sneezes. We have 2 tokens. Nope, another bunker.
Every site we've investigated has had one of these labs, but they seem primitive compared to some of the technology we're seeing above ground.
Are we even sure that the labs and the puzzles belong to the same people?
There seems to be a connection between the experimental setups in the labs and some of the puzzle technologies.
Correlation does not necessarily imply causation, though.
True. But just because we don't understand the connection, that doesn't mean it's not there. What we have here is 2 things that reflect each other. We just don't understand how that reflection works or what causes it.
Maybe Miranda can tell us.
Ooh. We've got anti-gravity cones. The end draft. After a lifetime dedicated to the written word, I'm faced with a task I could never have expected. Writing an epitaph not only for myself but for my species. In the unlikely event that Alexander Drellin is successful, and one day someone reads this, what meaningful insight can I share into this strange phenomenon that is humanity? I've spent days thinking about it, and now I'm running out of time. So I'll sit down the one thought that I simply can't shake. It didn't have to be this way. With more time, we could have found a cure. With a few political victories, we could have been prepared. Change any factor, even by a little, and we would have made it. This isn't divine punishment, it's just dumb luck. Numbers? I'm reaching for something here, and I don't know what it is. Forgiveness? Grace? Acceptance? No, I hate the idea of accepting this. Hope, maybe. I feel like this story is unfinished. Maybe it should be. No epitaphs for humanity. I pray Darren is right. Miranda, it didn't have to be this way. Mental note profile, and it was. Mental note profile, mental note comic. Karen. From 51 Tales by Lord Dunsany. Karen leaned forward and rode. All things were one with his weariness. It was not with him a matter of years or of centuries, but of wide floods of time, and an old heaviness and a pain in the arms that had become for him part of the scheme that the gods had made and was of a piece with eternity. If the gods had even sent him a contrary wind, it would have divided all time in his memory into two equal slabs. So grey were all things always where he was, that if any radiance lingered a moment among the dead, on the face of such a queen perhaps as Cleopatra, his eyes could not have perceived it. It was strange that the dead nowadays were coming in such numbers. They were coming in thousands where they used to come in 50s. It was neither Karen's duty nor his want to ponder in his grey soul why these things must be. Karen leaned forward and rode. Then no one came for a while. It was not usual for the gods to send no one down from Earth for such a space, but the gods knew best. Then one man came alone, and the little shade sat shivering on a lonely bench, and the great boat pushed off. Only one passenger. The gods knew best, and great and weary Sharon rode on and on beside the little silent shivering ghost. And the sound of the river was like a mighty sigh that grief in the beginning had sighed among her sisters, and that could not die, like the echoes of human sorrow failing on earthly hills, but was as old as time and the pain in Karen's arms. Then the boat from the slow grey river loomed up to the coast of Dis, and the little silent shade, still shivering, stepped ashore, and Karen turned the boat to go wearily back to the world. Then the little shadow spoke. That had been a man. I am the last, he said. No one had ever made Karen smile before. No one before ever had made him weep. Miranda, there was an obvious and perhaps intended interpretation that this is the end of humanity, and the last shadow is the last human to live. But another interpretation is equally possible, that humanity has achieved immortality, and that the last shadow is the last human to die. I prefer the latter. Project 4. Trial 103, version 0.8. Unsuccessful. Same problem as with trial 108. Repeated all calculations, blah 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 blah, 7479, same result. Weird. Trials 804 to 891. Experiment modified to gain further insights into unexpected error, inconsistent results. Trials 892 to 937. Simultaneous trials affecting each other via unknown mechanism. What is going on here? Is there a schematic? No, no schematic. Okay, apparently not. See a schematic again. Then I'll have to go back in. Question marks? Oh, let's try the puzzle. Transposition. I'm so sorry for all these cuts. We have Gamma, an Inverter. That's the wrong kind. Okay. Undo that one. Drill hole, which allows me to move stuff between them. Not quite. Pass the jabber through. We'll just jab it like that. There we go. I think that was multiple solutions though. Oh. Oh, getting there. Ep3 engraving found on the Sphinx monument in Eastern Wetlands. Face, and the monument, and there's an X in between. What's the face?
When we go to New Jerusalem, I'm going to have a cat. He's going to be black and white, and his name is going to be Bean. And I'm going to make sure that he never gets sick, and he never gets old, and he'll be my best friend forever.
We begin with the self because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact?
Just when I thought we'd found all the weird stuff.
From number to number, it worked. I made a statue. Well, it half worked. The design wasn't balanced, so it fell over and broke. It was very dramatic. But the good news is that it all works in principle. Imagine what we could do using stone, part of the environment, Miranda. Forever?
So, humanity is great. I really believe that. And that's why I'm here. But I have to be honest with you, individual people, not always my favorite. I'm not the smartest guy ever, and I know that. But there are some people, man, some people are just so dumb. I don't even know if they're actually conscious. Sometimes I think their whole lives might be like a dream. They're just stumbling around, no idea what's going on, mumbling some random nonsense. And the thing you have to understand about our time period is that a lot of these people wield enormous power. They run whole countries and corporations. Yeah, that's right. We've handed over our civilization to people I wouldn't trust to tie their own shoelaces. And if they're dumb, then what are we? I don't honestly have an answer to that, so just please try to do better.
So worried I was going to sneeze after the Trevor there. Okay, so head, thingy. You probably see me open my mouth dramatically and then nothing happens a lot of times. Too small to see it. You can't zoom in. Okay, there's the water around it. It's like up on the bank. Like where I am now. So it's up on the bank, to the left of the trees. To the left of the trees. Oh, I see. It's up there. It's up there. Let's go that way and see what I see. This thing? I don't get it. I just don't get it. This strange rock. Idea what I'm supposed to be finding. You got any ideas? Above that? Get it? I have no idea what I'm doing. Hello?
When the craftsman Daedalus was imprisoned in the very labyrinth he had created, his only solace was his son, Icarus. To escape their plight, he fashioned wings of feathers and wax. He warned his son to fly neither too high nor too low, but his son, enraptured by the freedom of flight, flew too close to the sun. Thus the wax in his wings melted, and he fell to his death. What was the sun's error?
The rest of the flame of the sun belongs to the gods. Carelessness, he did not use his wings correctly. Lawlessness, should be tempted to escape the labyrinth. He didn't see the wings moving right, I mean, come on. Racism was so high, she could bend wings, disobedience, he didn't listen to his father. Between these three. Carelessness, he did not use his wings correctly. Impatience, if he would soar so high, he should build better wings. And idiocy, the wings moving wax, I mean, come on. These two.
What matters the substance of his wings, if the sky was not meant for him? After the death of his son, Daedalus withdrew in sorrow to a foreign land. King Minos came looking for the craftsman to exact his revenge. The answer to a riddle revealed where Daedalus dwelled, but for Minos, that answer was his ruin. Consider King Minos burned in his bath as you seek your own answer.
Structure. It's opening.
3 receivers, 3 towers, 3 beams, as we suspected. I think this is an invitation.
Doesn't look that inviting to me.
If you consider the size of the entire structure, then that opening must be big enough to drive a building through.
Or the VTOL.
You want us to go in there, into the creepy triangular maw of death?
Maw of death? I think it looks charming.
Byron's right. We're here to explore, and this is a mystery worth investigating. This technology could change everything.
Oh, all right. I'm not winning this, am I?
Nope. Let's meet up with the VTOL, everybody. We're going in.
Well, I was going to end the episode there, but I think we need to see what's going on. Oh. Okay. Right then. So that's the mega structure.
I finished my analysis of the particle clouds. At first I thought they might be some kind of nanotechnology, but I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot worse than that. What we're looking at is a completely unknown type and state of matter. Completely inexplicable within our understanding of physics. Created and manipulated by someone.
Fascinating.
That maybe implied that we are still in a simulation. I'm sorry folks, this must be a terrible viewing experience, just knocked about all over the place.
Come on, people, get on board. We haven't got all day.
This is just pause, make sure I'm about to sneeze. Here goes nothing.
Yakut, take us in.
Aye, aye, sir.
Have any of you
Wow.
ever read an ancient writer called Ian Banks? I guess not. He postulated the concept of the outside context problem. That's when a society encounters something so advanced, so different, that they simply could not have conceived of it. That's what this is. This whole place is one giant outside context problem. And we're headed
like Plato's
right
cave.
into it.
I think I can set down over there. Should I?
Please do. I can't wait to get a closer look.
Setting down.
Okay, everyone. We need to explore as much as we can, separately if need be, but stay in touch. Record anything interesting you find, and pay special attention to any clues as to who...
The schematics we found in that lab were extremely incomplete. So if you can find any more of those, that would be great.
I think someone should stay at the VTOL just in case.
I volunteer you. See you later, Al.
Barely see. We're going in. It's like the alien architecture in this together. Oh. We're over here.
This thing seems to be broken.
Hold on a second, 1K. I think I can find an override for that door.
Maybe after that you can help me with this elevator?
One problem at a time. What's going on with these fast structures? Okay, door should be opening. Now, about the elevator.
Actually, the elevator's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No idea where I am, but it's working.
Don't go too far. Try to circle back.
On it.
Here it is. No. No. Oh. Wow.
Hey, 1K, can we talk for a second? That whole thing with the elevator just gave me the creeps. When we first arrived here, I was really excited. It's such a huge place. The technology is so advanced. If we figure out what it all means, we could really change the future of New Jerusalem. The mayor says we have to avoid repeating the mistakes our ancestors made, to stay humble, to not reach too far. And that sounds very abstract, but I've seen the ancient cities. I've seen how much they built, how much they grew, how far they fell. So I've been thinking, what if all this sets us on the same path? What if this is too much power for anyone to control?
It's more complex than that. Power isn't necessarily good or bad.
So what do you think it was? What made our ancestors destroy themselves? I don't know. I mean, is it really that simple? Our situation is different, I'll grant you that, but we do have a lot in common. Still, maybe you're right and I'm being too pessimistic. Thanks for talking to me, 1K. I know we're in the middle of something, but I kind of needed that.
We're not them. We don't have to go down the same path of history. Simple as that. Even if we were totally human and not robots, that would still be the case. Everyone has a fresh chance to change history. No, that's what came before. Are you ready to?
Looks like another set of puzzles. Same pattern, 1 gate, 3 receivers. Like some sort of fractal symmetry.
Not more of this. It's the worst puzzle. See, that was easy. found these puzzles, please. They're horrible.
I wonder how far down this goes.
I don't want to know. Okay, so we've got blue here. We just need to go into this blue here. Simple. This just needs to be closer. Nice. Oh no, this is going to turn it to the wrong colour. But didn't say most before. like it. Yep.
Good job, 1K.
Gonna leave it there, because I'm really struggling. Hope you folks have enjoyed though. I will carry on with this puzzle in the massive mega structure next time. See you next time. Bye.